First of all, we listen to the credit unions to hear kind of the hot topics they're interested in. For example, we had a lot of interest in cybersecurity, so we made sure to produce a lot of content on that subject. Other times we have a list of courses we know we need to provide to the credit unions based on past experience. So once we have a topic, we conduct an interview with subject matter experts. So when we're talking to subject matter experts, we ask them what are the highlights that they need to know, learners need to know in the field. What are some common mistakes, and what are things that the learners should actually be doing when they encounter this problem. So after that interview, we kind of create a course based on learner needs, learner population, and the information we have from that interview. And we decide on the best tool for that topic. We look at the course content, we look at the learner population, and we look at the learning problem. And then from there, we identify what the best learning solution is for that learning problem. So there are many different tools that we can use in e-learning. Sometimes that might be a branching scenario, for example. And we have learners explore the topic and learn through failure and trying and doing. We may find that the best learning intervention is a video of an interview with an expert. So again, depending on who the learners are, what the learning problem is, we kind of try to match that tool to the problem. So I take a lot of inspiration from things I learned in my graduate school education. So I studied educational psychology with a focus on learning technologies. So I focus a lot on creating very highly interactive courses so that people can learn by doing. Rather than having us tell you what you need to know, we have you do the thing you're going to have to do, which is a pretty big distinction. So I draw a lot from science and also kind of trends that are going on in the industry. So I keep close touch with the e-learning industry to see what's going on there and who else has had good ideas. What I love about my job is I get to do really creative work along with really analytical work. So I draw from principles of learning science and learning analytics, and I use that to create courses that are visually appealing and interesting. So I get to work with voice actors who breathe life into my characters. I get to work with on-screen actors who also bring the character to life, but on screen. I get to work in Photoshop and create cool designs to make the courses visually interesting. And then I look at the data we get from those courses, such as user reviews, and we take that into consideration. So it's like data-informed design. So those two components together make for a really interesting job.